Not sure what happened that previous time. I tried loading it up or tried starting, and it just died on me. Okay. In any case, let's get this set up. Yes, I am very, very much late today. We went through and did a few things. Yesterday, I had been up from about 10 p.m. Sunday, and about 5 o'clock, well, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I realized I was not going to be in any condition to stream that or at that point, and went to get some rest. Let's see, caused most maximal confusion here. All right, yep, I've got that currently as a block cell. All right, there's the I guess there's the puzzle. Give yourself a chance to load up and see if you can do a quick solve on it. This is a medium puzzle, puzzle number 391 from the Sudoku Store's 1000 medium Sudoku puzzles collection. It's available on Amazon and BlueSky, well, on Amazon and Etsy. And if you go to BlueSky, you may have to create an account. That's okay. If you can find the SudokuStore account, and they usually have discounts and links to their stores for your convenience. All right. I've got 3 possible 9s here, but I've got 2 possible 2s in as well. 4s. Looks like I get a 4 here, so this is now a 2. That's dictated by this, and this 4. Let me turn on highlighting so that people can see what I'm talking about. All right. So this 4 blocks these 2. This 4 and this 4 block these 2. So this is the only one that's flapped. All right. And over here, we've got 2 possibilities for 4. I've got 2 possibilities here for 4. And 4 possibilities here, so we'll skip that, but we're going to get 2 of them to go away by recognizing that this 4 and this 4, leave that as the only option there. So I now have 2 possibilities for 4 here. Right, again, I've not 1, 2, or 4. Maybe 1s as well, but we'll get to that. All right. Over here, I now have 2 possibilities for a 1, dictated by these 2 2s, or 2 1s. I've got 3 possibilities for a 1 here, 3 here. Take back, these 3 are what I was referring to. I've got 6 possibilities here, 3 here. Oh, hey, these 2 can't be 4. It could be these 2 that were first. All right. So not a lot of help for 1s. How about 2s? We've got 2 possibilities down here. This is blocked by that 2 up at the top. So we've got a possible 2 here and a possible 2 here. We've got 4 possible 2s here, but 2 here, and those 2 will probably help narrow these down eventually. We've got 2 possibilities here, because these 2s say, yeah, these 2, or these 3 can't be 2s. This one says these 2 can't be 2s, so it's these 2. 2 possibilities here, and 2 possibilities here. Over here, here. Nope, we're good otherwise. So until we get one of these two cues disambiguated, I've got 4 possibilities here. All right, 3. We can see just by the highlighting that there are some places where we can't put a 3. Obviously the ones blocked there and the ones blocked here. That does not completely block out this square though. I've got 4 possibilities there. Those 4 are these 2 and these 2. 5 possibilities up here. Another 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. Over here, I've got 4 or 5 possibilities. Three there. Wait a moment. Ah, yep. And 4, 5 possibilities here. 3 here, and 5 up here. All right. So 3s aren't going to be much more helpful to us, but and we've already gone through the 4s, so it's up to 5s now. I have 2 possibilities for a 5 down here. One there, one there. This one blocks this square. This one blocks this cell, these 2 cells. This one blocks these 2. And that means and also up here, this one blocks these 2 cells. So I've got 2 possibilities here. However, these 2 work together to block this one, so that turns that into 5. Over here, let's see, we've got 3 possibilities for the moment. Here we've got 3 possibilities at the moment. And over here we've got 2 possibilities. That one and that one. That will help disambiguate this a little bit. We'll come back to it. So 6s. I see 1 6 on the board. None of these squares that it... Oops, I take it back. This square has 2 places where I can put a 6. And that's the only disambiguation I've got right now. So let's come back to that. 7s. 1 7 is going to go here. I've got 2 possibilities up here. Oh. There and there. Down here, I've got 3 possibilities, not including where I put one, or tried to put a earmark. Here I've got 3 possibilities. And here I've got 2 again. All right, maybe that will help disambiguate some things. 8, I've got 3 of on the board. Those 3 say one of these 2 is going to be an 8. That tells me that this one's going to, this one's going to be an 8 because these 2 will prevent me, or either of these 2 from being an 8. Got an 8 in the row here to block that, and an 8 in the column here to block that cell. That means one of these 2 is going to be an 8. I've got 4 possibilities up here, but when I look at this square, we've got an 8 blocking these 2 cells, another 8 blocking this cell. That means that's going to be an 8, which means I've got 2 possibilities for an 8 over here. All right, here we've got 2 possibilities for an 8, and that puts 8 in all, or 8 earmarks for 8 in all the cells. So here we get 2 possibilities for a 9, these 2 affecting that. We get a solve for a 9 here. Let's see. Down here, one of these 2 is going to be a 9. I've got 2 possibilities here for a 9. here I've got 3 possibilities, and that's going to do it for those. It looks like I get to go through the flood process. Flood process says, hey, all the squares where you've got the potential for a number that is not blocked, we go ahead, as opposed to what I've been doing up till now, which is limiting it things where I've got 2 of a number. And I'm not seeing a lot of doubles out there for the 2 of a number. All right. So all of these are still blocked for 1s, but up here we've got basically everything's available for a 1. Same here. Here as well for the moment. Over here we've got 1 cell block. Actually, we've got 2 because I've got 3 possibilities for a 1 here. And I believe I've got a whole bunch of possibilities there for a 1. All right, 2s. I've got 4 possibilities that we get to add there. And I think everything else, all the other squares have 2s earmarked. So let's go on to 3s. I've got a 3 here. That means I've got 4 possibilities for 3s here. 3 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. 5 possibilities here. And it looks like 4 possibilities here. And that should take care of all the 3s. On to 4s. I've got several 4s already solved, and the other squares have 4 earmarked. So let's move on to 5s. Several solved, several not. So up here we've got 3 possibilities for a 5. Over here we've got 2 earmarked. We're down to 2 possibilities for a 5 here. As a matter of fact, I've got a solve for 5 here because we're blocked to 5s up here, and this one is cannot be a 5 either. So we've now got another 5 on the board. But I do believe that means, oh, we're not, yep. That gives me 5s or 5 earmarks, or earmarks for 5s in all the squares. How about 6s? Well, we got a 6 there. This is one where we're going to be doing a lot of filling. So 4 possibilities there. Everything's an option here. Everything's an option here. Up here we've got 4 possibilities. I've got 4 possibilities here. Here, everything's an option. Same here. And we've already earmarked here and every place else. So 7s. Let's see, I've got 3 possibilities for a 7 here. 3 possibilities over here. 2 up here, 2 up here, and that's 7s. Okay. 8. Okay, 2 possible earmarked here, 2 possible earmarked here, and I believe 8 in all the rest of the, oh no, 2 possible earmarks in each of this square and this square. All right, and 9s are all that are left now. I've got 3 9s here, possible. Down here we've got 2 and they're earmarked. Here we've got 2 and they're earmarked. And here we've got 2 and they are earmarked. All right, now let's see if we can do anything. We got a standalone 1 here. Check that by verifying I've got a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 all visible from this square. All right, and over here we've got a standalone 6. Let's verify that the same way. 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So this is a 6. And that cleans up 6s, the rest of those 6s there. We now have 3 possibilities here, 3 here, 4 here, 3 here, and everything available there. Okay, anything else like? Well, we've got, not really. Other than the fact I see that if we go to the top, this is the only one in this row here. I've got 6 3, a 6 7 3, 7 3, and a 1 6 3. So that's going to become a 1. 1 6 3 or 6 3 here, 7 3, 7 6 or 7 3 there. If I said that wrong, none of that eliminates any of the others in it yet. And few possibilities for an 8 here and here. Eight 1, 1 2, 1 2 8. Oh, hey, I've got a 4 6 4 6 pair here, so not a 6 there or there. There wasn't one to begin with there. That leaves a 1 here. That gives me a 2 here, 4 6 4 6 there. Gives me 1 8 here and here. Do we get any other wins off of that? We're down to just the 2 spots for 2 here. That doesn't really help me much. I need a little bit more disambiguation. Hmm. Six, 3 here and here don't help me much because everything else in the row is filled, or column. 6, 3, 4, 6, 9, 6. That's not useful. All right. We have two places where either, or and really have two choices on them. Actually, three. These two might have an impact though. So let's go with the 1-8 pair here and here, and see if changing that will give us some fixes. Gives me an 8 here, 9, 3, 9, 3 now in the row. That turns this into a 1. Now I have 4, 6, 9, 6, 9, 4, 6, 2, or 9, 6, 3. Okay. Not a lot of immediate help. However, it didn't zero anything out. Try the other route and see if that does any worse. That gets me a 3 here, 1 here, 9, 3, 9, 3, 8 here, 9. Okay, that didn't do anything much for us either, so we'll back all of that out. The 1-8 pair doesn't disambiguate enough. Let's move down here. I've got a 2, 5, 5, 6, 2, 6 combination. Let's put a 2 in the 2, 5 place. Change the others 2 to 6 and 5 is appropriate. Go up here, that gets us 4 and a 2. We get a 6 over here and a 4 here. Not a lot of help. Down here we've got some help. We get a 3 here, 9. But we get a hole in the matrix there, so let's undo all of that. And instead change that to a 5, 6, and 2. That gets us a 9 here, a 1 here because of the 6, 3 pair, a 9 here, 2 here because of the 7 here. 6, 3 plus 6, 3 means this is a 2, not a 3. Up here we end up with a 3 here. Combination 1, 8, 8, 9, 1, 9 says that something to look into in a little bit. We get a 7 up here. 6, 3, 6, 3 here says this can't be a 3, so that's going to be a 1. That can't be a 3, so it's going to be a 5. The 3 is going to go here. We can now clean up this one a little bit. 2 here, a 9 here, an 8 here, 3 here, and a 1 here. That helps clean up over here. We now have 9, 8, and 1 here. Okay, now we come over here. Let's see. We've got 6, 3, 6, 3 pair here. So this can't be a 6. This can be neither 6 nor 3. We get an 8 here. That turns that into a 5. A 4 here. That turns that into a 7. That combination turns this into a 6, a 4 here, 3, 6. Down here we end up with a 3, 7, 8, 6, which turns this into a 3 and a 6 here, 3 and a 6 here, and down here we get to solve puzzle with a 4 and a 6 here. 24 minutes and 21 seconds. No. 24 minutes and 3 seconds. It's not great, but not bad for medium. So I wish everybody great or good things, and we will check in with you again tomorrow or later today. Have a good day.